Hey there, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing well. This is Power Stroke Maintenance. Today I'm going to be doing a review on my PMF adjustable track bar that I've had on the truck for about 5,000 miles now. You can find this track bar online at a lot of diesel stores and it retails for about 500 bucks. It's definitely more expensive than the OEM bar. The OEM bar runs around 150. And then I think if you wanted to go from the PMF to like a Carli suspension bar, those are about 550. So, you know, to get a decent adjustable heavy duty track bar is about 500 bucks. This is the truck that I currently have the PMF track bar on. It's a 2019 F250. And the reason I decided to upgrade to the bar was I was on a big road trip and all of a sudden my steering got really sloppy, and it felt like whenever I hit a bump or an expansion joint, the truck was all over the place. And so after doing a little bit of diag, realized that the factory sway bar, the top joint, was completely shot and the axle was slopping all over the place. Yeah, that was what made me buy this bar. I think the way I want to do this review is with some pros and cons, and so I'll talk through those while showing some clips of the bar. In general, there's a few big pros of having this adjustable track bar. So obviously, number one being it's adjustable. It lets you recenter your axle underneath the truck. So this adjustable track bar will allow you to recenter an axle on up to a 4-inch lift. So anything past a 4-inch lift, you need to use a drop bracket, but it will do 0 to 4-inch. Now, the Carli adjustable track bar is only for Carli suspension systems or trucks that are already leveled or lifted. So wouldn't be as good of an option for someone like me who has a stock ride height truck. And so that's where a lot of the folks that have stock ride height trucks and just want to fix death wobble just grab the PMF bar because it will work on a stock ride height truck. So that is another thing that's really good about it. The other thing I'll say about this bar is that it's built really sturdy. It is thick. The joints on either end are super beefy. It's super stiff. I put it on the truck and took it for a test drive, and I couldn't believe how much it stiffened up the front end and got rid of the steering slop that I had because my axle was just all over the place. And so if you are trying to improve the ride quality of your truck and the handling, it is definitely a good buy. And just the quality of the construction and the materials they use to build this bar, it is a beefy unit. It's well worth, in my opinion, the $500. I actually compared it to the factory bar, and all the componentry is like twice as large and just twice as heavy as the OEM, and so you're definitely getting what you pay for. There's attention to detail too, so like even the joints themselves have rubber covers on them to keep road gunk from getting in there. So it's really a well put together piece. Is it worth, you know, spending 3 times as much as OEM? I would say yes, absolutely. To me, if you're going to keep your truck for a while, investing in aftermarket components and not Ford OEM is really important because they will outlast the OEM components every single day. That's just the good things about it. You know, I haven't really had it on long enough. It's been on for like 5,000 miles, but I haven't really had it on long enough to know its longevity. So, you know, maybe when I get this thing up to like 50,000 miles, then I could talk about how it's holding up then. But this is more of just an initial impressions review on the quality and how it makes my truck feel, which is, at least, you know, my initial impression is really good thus far. So now we could probably talk about some of the cons of this bar, and there's really just one that comes to mind. So the main con of this track bar, and really the only one of this product, is its adjustability. And, you know, for someone who's just looking to throw a bar on and, you know, not have to worry about getting another alignment or, you know, not have to worry about centering their axle, it is probably not for, again, someone looking for an easy fix. Now, my brother and I installed this, and we had to spend at least a couple hours fiddling with it to get the adjustment right so that the truck was centered over the axle. Then I had to go get an alignment, and everything works great now, but Definitely doing the install is a bit more labor intensive because of the bar's adjustability. And then you also have to go down and check the jam nuts regularly, because I don't think for this track bar it's happened specifically, but for other adjustable track bars, if they have lock nuts on them, they can come loose. And so it's just one more thing that you have to pay attention to and worry about. So if you want something that is kind of slap it on and forget it's there, the OEM would probably be good, even though it's gonna wear out sooner. All right, well, that's gonna do it for me. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it was helpful to you as you look to shop track bars and other componentry. The PMF bar is definitely a great option if you're all right with spending a little bit of extra time making sure your axle's centered. Please subscribe. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time here on Power Stroke Maintenance. Cheers.